Hello guys, nice to meet you. I'm Yuval. Usually I have a podcast in Hebrew, and this is my first time doing a podcast in English. And I'm very excited about the guest that I have here. Hello, Hanna Stein.
Hi, Yuval. I'm excited to be here.
I'm very excited that you are here.
Same.
Yes, like you have a Kabbalah content on Instagram that is blow my mind.
Thank you so much.
Yes, it's so nice because you're taking very deep truth and gold that can help us have a better life, and you're making it very simple that everyone can understand it. So thank you for that.
Of course.
Yes, it's amazing. And today we're going to talk about something that I feel that is very important for me in my journey, and I feel for so many people. It's to connect to your authentic self, not to what we've been told that we need to be, for who we really are without the masks.
Yes.
And with that, connecting to source, to the source of all this life. So this is very exciting because we're going to bring here so many gifts for people for how to make their life better and how to deal with life situations. So I will love for you to introduce yourself for the people that don't know you. So
Absolutely. My name's Anya. If you're American, it's also Hannah. And yeah, I combine psychology and spirituality content to help people connect more deeply with themselves, because I believe that the way to raise the collective consciousness is for us to, like you were saying, strip off all of the societal conditioning, the expectations, the fears, the blocks to our truth, I guess, and connect with our souls. And I also believe that this is the key to quote unquote manifestation, because when you align with who you truly are, with what your soul desires, when you connect with source, you will naturally be brought to the opportunities, the people, the things that are aligned for you. So that's what I hope to empower people to do through my content.
amazing. So I want to understand, how did you get to do that? You know, like we're going through life and we go through shit. Yes,
Sure.
like it wasn't that like we were born, life was all amazing.
Yeah.
So we go through very hard challenges, and then we find something that is connecting us to ourselves again after that we lost this connection. So I would love to hear from you, like about your journey, like how was it, like what you've been through, and how you got back home to your heart.
Yeah, I love that question. I mean, it's a never-ending journey, so I'll try and give like the short version. So I grew up my family is first generation immigrants from Ukraine to the US. So when we moved to the States, I immediately went into, like, subconsciously just went into like masking mode, and I immediately wanted to fit in. I changed my name from Anya to Hannah because it sounded more American, and I sort of like subconsciously blocked out my past, and just my entire mindset was like, how can I be accepted? How can I fit in? And then that like kept going as I got older, like throughout high school and into college. It was all about, okay, how can I like meet people's expectations? How can I be successful according to society's standard. So it's like I'm living by trying to pick up on like who I'm expected to be. So in this process, I am getting very into like psychology, but from like the perspective of like, how do I become like, how do I influence people? How do I become likable? How do I become popular? How do I get men to like me? All of these things. So I'm learning about these things, but from kind of like a shadow perspective. And then because I'm trying to meet expectations, I decide, I've always felt drawn to working with people and something more relationship oriented for my career, but I don't think I can make money doing that. So I'm going to go to law school instead because that comes with money and status and people thinking I'm smart. So like I'm going to do that. So I ended up going to law school and I pretty much immediately hated it. But at the time I didn't have the guts to like drop out and pursue something different because I was so worried about people judging me. But I decided in my last year of school, like that I had kind of a mini spiritual awakening because I was just like, I can't stand this. So all throughout law school, I was like struggled with like binge eating, binge drinking, taking like Adderall, just numbing out because I was so unhappy and disconnected. But so my final year, I started like connecting more deeply with myself and just thinking like there has to be more out there for me. And basically I can't live like this anymore. And I still really care what people think about me, but it got so uncomfortable that I said like, no, I have to listen to my soul and my inner voice. And I really don't know what's next, but I know that like I have to stop listening to these outside influences and trust my inner voice instead. And so that's it. That's how I'm going to live my life now. That's kind of the short version. And so, in between then and now, there have been a lot of adventures and shifts, but I think that's when like a switch really flipped for me and I prioritized like connecting to my inner voice over everything else. And so that led me to various forms of spirituality, like Eastern spirituality, New Age, whatever, all of these different disciplines that I feel like are saying...
Looking for answers.
Yeah, exactly. Looking for answers. And yeah, I guess now that, I've been on this journey of like coming home to myself and hopefully helping others do that. And now I try to through my content, empower others to also connect to that inner voice, because I do think that is the key. Well, it's kind of the key to everything. So, yeah.
Amazing. Like what I like that you connect the psychology with spirituality, because basically it's all in the mind. In Hebrew, we say also in all the magician, abracadabra. In Hebrew, it's mean evra ke'edabra. It's mean that what that I speak, I create.
Yes, my Hebrew teacher taught me that.
Yes, and in English, it's you say spelling. So basically, I spell, so there is a spell.
Yes, words
and
spells.
So everything that I say out of my, every word is an affirmation. Mm-hmm. And right now, when I listen to the outside world that is telling me how I need to be, they put us this standard. I grow up. Now my family, my parents, this is the last people that we want to disappointed. Hey, my family, I want their love. Mm-hmm. I want my mom love, my dad love, please love me.
Yeah.
So they want you to be a doctor, they want you to be a lawyer, you have to be successful so they can say, hey, my son is the best.
Absolutely.
But maybe you want to be an artist. and maybe you want to do something that your soul want to do, and you have all this outside voice. There is no money. How you gonna live? And first of all, there is artists that making millions of dollars,
Right.
so it's limited belief. So now I'm starting to live all this outer voice, all these people that telling me how I supposed to be, and I'm losing myself. Like I had this, I'm 38 years old, and most of my life this is how I live, you know, by expectation of what is being a man. If I'm a man, so I need to be with all these girls. That's what make me a man. Now I'm the man. I'm the shit now.
Yeah.
And that's making me lose myself, because there is not true connection between me to a soul. There is like, I just see this body and I listen to the music that tell me pussy, money, weed, I'm a gangster. I'm watching the video, and the video is showing me they're drinking alcohol, they're doing drugs, they're like with the money. So I want to be cool. I want to be acceptance. I want to be loved. So now my mind, my memory, what he learned, that this is how you receive love. And when I try this, and I try this very extreme, like you say, like drinking, doing Adderall, doing drugs, like I did it myself, drugs, and you know, smoking weed all day for numbing my pain.
Yeah.
And you're just trying to get the out result. Like here, I have the result. Now it's safe to love me. And here I have like all the result, but inside is a big emptiness, because it's not the outside world that you came to work, it's the inside.
Yeah.
It's really out that I connect myself, and with all this voice, this is like all the voices basically is against us, and we have to find our power, our true power, the within power, that no, I don't accept this bullshit. I'm accepting at this moment, I'm choosing to be myself, my true self. And even if I'm gonna disappoint mom and dad and my friends and all these people, that a lot of them, they don't really care about us. And we care about what they think about us.
Yeah.
So this is kind of crazy, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm putting all, like, it's like I'm putting, you know, like a character, like you have to love me.
Yeah.
And it's not that only you have to love me, you have to love me in the way that I think that you have to love
Yeah.
me. So basically, I don't accept you as you are. I'm telling you how you need to be. And this is what we do to each other, all this, you know, all this
Yeah.
life. And we
Yeah.
are just transferring pain to each other.
So true.
So I want to understand from you, like, now with all this knowledge of psychology combined with Kabbalah, how does it help me to the people to take this gift and to shift their life from, okay, I'm not happy with my life, I'm not happy with the result that I get, I'm feeling that I'm not good enough, I'm feeling that I need to be different, I don't know to find myself, I don't know even who I am anymore. How we can take this like Kabbalah and psychology and bring this gift for making the shift?
Yeah, big question. So I love the combination of the spiritual with the practical, which is so like a lot of the psychology stuff, like I was saying, is things that I learned or started getting into when I was coming from like that shadowy ego place of like okay, I need to learn how to influence people so that they'll love me. And I think if you, as you start to become conscious, you start to think, okay, well, is all of that stuff bad? And it's very tempting to be like, that's bad, it's manipulative, and like, you know, just connect to source and everything is perfect. And I think that, and maybe this is like a controversial opinion, but I think it's important, especially like as we are growing in our spiritual journey, like we do live in the human 3D world, and that's part of why I think it is important to like you and I were saying before we started recording, like the ego and this part of you that wants like love and acceptance and to be like part of the tribe, it's not bad. And I think it's important to also work with that part of you. And I think there's like a really beautiful, there's like a beautiful teamwork that happens when you prioritize, okay, I'm going to connect with my authentic truth, and I'm not going to like ignore my ego desires. I'm going to understand them as well and also work with them. And yeah, like help them also get what they want, like helping your inner voice and this part of you that you has to live in this human 3D world, like work together. Does that make sense?
Yes, I feel like that is like, in a way, connecting the ego to the heart.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that when we can find a way to connect our inner voice and do things that are soul aligned and like give our ego a little boost as well and help, we need it to survive in this world, and find a way for them to work together, that's when things start to really feel in flow and easy. And it is a balance, because you have to be really conscious of some of these like psychological tactics of like influencing others and whatever, being liked and like, I don't know, being good at flirting, these sorts of things. Like if that's the only thing driving you, you're not going to be happy. But if you are connected to your soul and you understand some of these things that help you have traction in our human 3D world, I think that can be really powerful, like teamwork to help you create a life that you desire.
Amazing. We all have this like, we need to take out the shame.
Yeah, exactly.
that we want things. Okay,
Yeah.
we came to this world to create. We came here to live abundance. You came here to experience love. You came here to experience also meaningful connection, to understand that, okay, this is not what I want. I want only connection with meanings. And we came to experience both the shadow and the light.
Yeah.
And from that, from understanding what I don't want and what is not good for me, I understand what is really good for me and what I want. And like you said, the ego can help me to thrive. Okay, if I want something, now the question is, why do I want it? Okay, I want to be rich. Okay, first of all, here I learned something that is very important. Everyone wants to be rich. Yes, yeah, I want $1 million in my bank account. Now, I can tell that to some people, do you want $1 million? And his mind going to tell me, of course, I want $1 million. But his body, he will feel like, oh my God, if I'm going to get $1 million, I'm going to die. Like, he have resistance, he's going to self-sabotage himself, like in every single way that he can possibly do it, because it feels scary and unsafe for him. So basically, we want to connect our mind with our body, that's to make him like, okay, this is my vessel, I want to make him feel safe. For the kid, it was not safe maybe to be loved. Like so many of us walking in the world, like in this world, the most important thing that we want is the true connection, the love connection. And it's not feel safe. It's like, for me, it was never safe to receive love. So I have just meaningful connections, just, like you have sex and body to body, but there is no soul, there is not heart to heart. And then you feel empty. And now we are learning to teach our body to feel safe with all the things that we want. And what making it, like our ego, ego want to feel love. My ego want to have the most amazing connection in the world. And it's not that I want to have the best connection in the world more than you have, because I'm not against you.
Right.
It's like in my world, that I experience, because we all experience a very different world, you know, like you can experience love, I can experience love different. We can go to a show and it's the best singer in the world, I don't know, I don't have a name coming up right now, and you will say, wow, that was the best show I ever been there, and I was like, okay, it was okay. Same experience, like we both just experienced it from a different angle. So the ego is helping me to live, basically.
Yeah,
Without
absolutely.
ego, I'm not gonna live. I'm gonna be like, okay, I don't care about anything in life. But do I come from a place of taking? That it's all about me. No, I'm the
Yeah.
most important. Oh, look at me. Or that is come like, yes, I want it, but how do I bring so much light that so many other people can enjoy my gift as well? So I would like to understand, like, from you, what is the things that like really touch you, that really give you the secret of manifesting the life that you want, of like, yes, I deserve to have the most amazing love life, the most amazing house to live in, to have abundance, to wake up in the morning and say yes to life.
Well, I think so in Kabbalah, as you know, like we are meant to receive it all, and like this really resonates with me as well. Like there's this idea that if like desires are from the divine, they're placed on your heart for a reason. But there are desires that are coming from the soul, and there are desires that are coming solely from the ego, which is solely from this desire to take. And if a desire is coming from the soul, then that is something that helps you and helps others. It's like a generous desire is how I think of it. And I do think like it can be hard to tell the difference between something that is an ego-based desire and a soul-based desire, but you can sort of tell, like if you're tuned in with yourself, they feel different in your body, and desires that are soul aligned and coming from that source connected place, like connected to the light, they feel expansive, and it feels like, for example, like I desire, every human being, I think like every soul wants to expand, it wants to reach its full potential. And when you are doing that, when you're honoring your soul, it's like you fill your cup, then your cup is overflowing and you desire to give to others. And that's what happens when we're connected to these soul aligned desires. So when you're coming from, when the desire is connected to your soul and it's coming from this place of like sharing and giving, and I want to create something positive with this desire, then that's like a soul line desire, generous desire. Now I'm forgetting the original question.
What?
Am I answering it?
You're answering that. It's like, I forgot it too in a moment. Oh my god!
No, sorry, I just started going.
That's cool.
You were saying like, what are the keys to
to manifest and
Yeah.
like to come from the right place also, you know, that not from the taking,
Yeah.
from the giving, that like everyone enjoying from a gift.
Yeah. I guess like, okay, so I guess the key, I went on a tangent, but I think the key to manifesting is connecting, is like really connecting to your inner voice, which I think connecting to your inner voice is the same as connecting to God or source, because we're all like sparks of the divine. So if you're truly connected to that part within you, you are connected to God. And then when you get a message about your desires, like from that place, and again, you feel like I think we all intuitively can feel when we're connected to that like beautiful soul aligned place, within us. Like there are things that teach us to block it, but like we've all had it. And so then when a desire like is coming from that place and it feels aligned and it feels expansive, when you act on that desire and take aligned action toward that desire with like absolute certainty, like as if it's already yours, that's like the key to manifesting, I guess. And of course it's easier said than done.
Yes, so now I want to touch in something that is very important. Fear.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now I want this very attractive girl, or I want this my dream life. I want to impact other people, but then there is a lot of voices in my head that tell me why not. They tell me maybe that is scary, that is not safe for me, judgment, what other people will think about me. You know, when we're making a shift, when we get a spiritual awakening, then we're really scared of really bringing our authentic self. So what is the tools that you think that can help other people to feel the fear and do it anyway? Take the courage.
Yeah, I love that question. And I think it's like really a helpful question because we have the spiritual awakening and it's like, okay, great. Like I need to feel the fear and do it anyway, but like how? And I think that's where a lot of like the psychology is actually really helpful. So this was something that was like really difficult for me when I was like having my awakening, and still is a lot of the time. It's like I knew exactly what I needed to do, and like intellectually I got it, but when I went to go do what I needed to do, I was scared and I couldn't. And so I think what helps is first of all, like not taking this is going to be like really practical, but I actually think it's really helpful. Like, not trying to take too big of a step if you're not ready, because we have to build the capacity, like we have to build the vessel to do what we desire to do. And I think it's really, it's very like glamorized to take like these huge leaps and to go from like 0 to 100, you know, whatever. I want to quit my 9-to-5 and start a business. That's it. I'm quitting tomorrow. Like whatever. And sometimes that is the right thing. But I think if you are like feeling a lot of fear, it's important to start small, because like what you want to do is build trust with yourself, and that comes and collect evidence, collect evidence that this can work. And that can feel very scary when you're doing something completely different and you don't have that evidence. So it's taking these like tiny steps in the direction of your desire. And as you do that, you build evidence like, okay, that worked. Let me do something else. It's kind of like, this may be a silly analogy, but I think it makes sense. Like if you are starting to go to the gym and you're like lifting weights and you're like, okay, I want like a hot muscular physique or whatever. You don't walk into the gym the first day and like bench press 300 pounds. You start small, and then every week you build and build and build, and whatever, a year later you can look and feel completely different. So I think that's a huge piece of it, is like taking small steps and collecting evidence and really like noticing the things that are working, because again, then your system like sees like, you know, what we focus on expands. So we see like, this is working. Okay, like I can do this. I did this thing. I can do this other thing. So continuing to take those small aligned actions, and also like surrounding yourself with proof of what's possible. It's another form of evidence. So like we are the 5 people we spend time with. I think that's really real, and it's important to surround yourself with people who expand your vision of what's possible, whether that is friends, mentors, even like people you follow on social media, just broadening your worldview. And what else? I think those are the big ones that I'm thinking of right now.
Amazing. It's very helpful. Like, like we have 70,000 thoughts a day.
Wow, so many.
Most of the thoughts is garbage.
Yeah,
Like you have the
negative.
email, we have spam.
Yeah.
So I have over
Spam
here
thoughts.
spam,
So
spam.
true.
And the thoughts is what I saw in Instagram, what I saw in the news, what I saw I'm thinking about so many things that it is not in the present moment. So basically I'm living in an illusion because I'm living in a place that does not exist. The past is already happened. The future will bring me whatever that it will bring. I will experience that when I will experience that. But I'm in this moment. And you talk about you need to focus. What you focus on is growing. And because that all these thoughts, all this background noise, that we are really believing in him, and we are hugging him. That's the truth.
Yeah.
That's my truth. I'm not like that.
So
I'm not like,
true.
no, we are not like that now, maybe. But what you're feeding yourself, like every day I'm feeding myself with beliefs, affirmations, because everything that I say is an affirmation. So I'm feeding myself with I'm not good enough, it will never work, or I'm now starting to live in a delusional world of creating. Everything that was created, it was before never created. Okay,
Yeah.
and like when someone thought to build a car, everyone told him, dude, you are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you think that there is gonna be a wheel and you're gonna drive?
Yeah.
It's not happening.
It all starts in our thoughts.
Yes, and then Amazon or whatever, it was an idea. Everyone was against you because no one believed you, because no one is experiencing you. And right now, I need to be my biggest believer and believe in the impossible, because if I have an idea, where did this idea come from? First of all, is it my idea or is just coming through me? And what right now, I like to see it in this, like in this way. This right now, what I'm thinking is making me feel great, or like I don't like it. And if I don't like it, why do I still keep to think about it and still keep feeding it? And then I hate my life, basically. So right now I want to focus really on what I do want in my life, not on what I'm experiencing at the moment,
Yeah.
what I want to experience. And if I focus on that enough time, that's what will happen. And it's like you say, a baby step.
Yeah.
And right now, I need to look at my day. What was good about my day? I need to earn wins, like you said.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, I went to the gym today. I washed my dishes today. I was smiling to a lady today. I can start to see, I can train my mind right now to see the positive, because our brain is well trained by like a black belt, yes, or negativity.
Yeah, absolutely. It's what we needed to survive.
Yes, and we want to raise our consciousness from surviving to thrive. And for that, this is my training. No one can do it for you.
Yeah.
No one. I can never train you. I can guide you, yes, but you have your self-experiencing. And everyone is the only thing that you experience. Like, we don't experience even each other, like usually. Like, I don't experience you. I experience how I experience you.
Yeah.
So at this moment, I want to come back to myself to understand, like, the only thing that I will experience from the day I'm born to the day I die is myself with my thinking of how I see the world. And when I train myself for what I really want, and start to talk about it and start to believe about it. Yes, you need courage to talk about it. Like, you can be broke and now we want to be rich. You need to start to think about being rich.
Yeah.
And we learned that no, bro, you're poor. Don't, it's not cool to think about it. Who are you that you're gonna think about it? This is how you shift it.
Yeah.
About believing, allowing yourself. This is like, I think that one of the most important thing in the word that I learned in my awakening and in my journey is the art of allowing. Allowing yourself. Allowing yourself to be loved. Allowing yourself to love yourself. Allowing yourself to be successful. This is a big one. Allowing yourself to fail.
Yeah.
Wow. We're not allowing, like if I failed, that's it, I'm a failure. No. I did try one thing, it didn't work. I can try a different thing. Now it showed me what is not working. So I actually succeed to understand what is not the right way.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of how we look in that. So I want to understand from you, we're talking about connecting to the divine and all of these things. But some people is like, it can be like a big thing for them. Like, how do I actually do it? How do I connect to the divine? How do I connect to the source? How do I connect to the infinite possibilities?
Yeah. You want me to answer that?
Of course!
Huge question. Let me think about how I want to answer that. I mean, I think it starts with, so like we were talking about before, like when we are connected to our true soul, like our authentic selves, that is the divine, because the divine is perfectly whole. There's no lack. There's no doubt. There's no like fear. So it's like when, and sounds abstract and sounds nice. But when, like, I guess we can ask ourselves, because it is hard, it sounds great. Like, okay, well, I would love to be like fearless and whatever, perfectly certain at all times. But of course, we are human and we feel doubt and we feel fear and we feel negative things. But I think like starting with shifting your consciousness and saying, okay, well, if I had no fear, if I was 100% certain, if I like believed in myself fully, because that's what source is, like 100% abundant, 100% good, 100% certain. So asking yourself, like, if I were those things, what would I be doing? And like, also, what am I holding myself back from right now because I don't feel those things? And then acting from that place, like even when you don't feel it, because you can still access that consciousness and you're not going to feel it right away. You're not going to feel like whatever, 100% certain, 100% abundant, but you can ask yourself those questions and start exploring the answers to shift your consciousness to align with the light or source or God, whatever name resonates with you. And then start, once you answer those questions, like start taking action in that direction.
Amazing. In Hebrew, we have this meaning, חזרה בתשובה.
What is it?
חזרה בתשובה, it's תשובה, it's answer.
Answer, yes.
Yes.
Like
And
return to
חזרה
answer.
is coming back.
Yeah.
Usually it's for the religious people, you know? But I don't see it from the religious point, where I see it coming back with an answer. And when I come back with an answer, first of all, I look at my life, okay? Every one of us have his life story. We've been through pain, through suffer, maybe abandonment, rejection, so many things, great things, horrible things, things that wasn't right, Okay, so I'm looking at all of that. This is my life. This is the car that I get. Let's say that we got poker. This is the cards that I get. Maybe someone got very good cards. They came to a rich family. They have all the things they want. Maybe someone have a struggle, very struggle in life. But this is what I have right now. What is my answer for that? Do I keep living this life, or right now I have an answer for making a shift? And then you have also חזרה בשאלה. This is coming back with a question. So this is the game all the time. If I'm coming with a good question, I will come with a good answer. If I have a question that is like random, like, do you like food? It doesn't mean anything to me. You're gonna say yes, okay, but I didn't get any information about it. If I really want to get to know you and like what food do you want, so what kind of food do you like, you give me more answer. It's a better question. So right now I want to know myself. This is also in the Bible, know yourself. Why to know yourself? Because you're the most important thing that you will ever meet in your life. Okay, it's not your child, it's not your spouse, it's you. Because you always experience you. Even like when you go through sex, like the most connection, you feel yourself. Like you don't feel what is the other person feeling. You're feeling yourself. And in every moment, like the character in my life will change. Like maybe right now I'm with my spouse, with my children, with my friends, I'm in the car, I'm in my work. But it's me experience what I'm experiencing. So I want to know myself and I want to understand what makes me feel happy, what makes me feel sad, why am I angry right now? Okay, right now I know it. So now I know what not to do and what to do more. And I think that God, what He wants the most for ourselves is the connection for us with ourselves. Because this is the connection for us with God.
Yes, I absolutely agree.
He wants you to learn to love yourself. As you are, not as what you do. Yes, because then I'm dependent on what I'm doing. Here, I have the result, I have the receipt, you see? I'm successful. Society tells that. I'm driving Tesla. Okay, it's very nice. Drive Tesla, drive Ferrari. It's amazing. You deserve it. But who are you without it? Who are you without the money? Without your friends? Without the girls? When you're sitting alone at home, who are you? This is like one of the most important questions to ask ourselves. Who am I?
Absolutely.
I am the one that doing the thing, or I am the one that experiencing what I'm doing. You know, it's making a lot of shift in our consciousness to understand that I'm the one that experiencing life. And with that, I the one that can co-create the things that I want. And some of the, we talked about it before, like some of the movie of my life will have shitty scenes. Yes, like not all the scenes. I can be stuck in traffic, I have a bad day, my car broke down, or my friends left me, or whatever. I feel abandoned right now. Shitty scene. How do I react to the scenes? Life is all about how we react to it. And do I identified with my emotions right now and I see only black hole? Or I understand, I breathe, this is what happened, acceptance. This is the mode of Kabbalah. Kabbalah is lekabel, to accept. Now, it's also in Hebrew, Kabbalah, kabel. A, it's Adonai. Adonai is Elohim. So, Kabbalah, it's kabel et Elohim. And basically, we know that God is one. Now, when we say God, a lot of people like can be like anti-religious or something. You can call it universe. You can call it, like you say, any name that you make. But there is higher, something that is higher than us, and it's all one. Because me and you is not different. Like you can say, oh, but I'm a woman, you're a man. Yes, I'm experiencing life, and you're experiencing life. There is no difference. Yes, maybe we're experiencing something different through life, but you're experiencing being happy, being sad, being angry, eating food. The food is delicious, the food is disgusting. You have someone that broke your heart, you broke the heart for someone else. We are all experiencing the same thing, the same thing. And then we're thinking that we are different, or that I'm more important than you, or that you are more important than me. And we forget the true connection. And when we go to the true connection, this is the most amazing part to really experiencing God and true love. When I feel you through the soul, and when I'm willing to work for my heart and not for my ego, with my ego, so I can see, okay, maybe I'm very smart, maybe I have very talents and gifts to share with the world, but I'm just one person. And wow, 1 second, you are amazing.
Yeah.
You have this gift in the world. Let's connect. Let's work together. Let's share the gift together. And when we do that, our impact in the world is wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Amplified.
Yes, it's way more fun. And I think that this is like we're in the time of life that's what people really, really want.
Yeah.
More like, we're talking about manifesting that, but I want to manifest the car, I want to manifest the girl, I want to manifest the house, the money. Why?
Exactly. Yeah.
Why you want to manifest it? Really, why? Why? Did people gonna see you drive in the Lambo? It's cool, but why do you want it? If we go deeper, we're gonna go because I want to feel love.
Yeah.
So if that's what I want, let's remind each other how love feel. And now together create this amazing life, even if it's with your friends, with your community, because all we're asking is the true connection. And all the other things is things that we think that this is what will give me
Exactly.
what I'm looking for. So
Yeah.
this is basically, in a way, klipa. It's like the car will give me, or the money will give me the relationship that I want.
Yeah.
But then I depend on that, and then people maybe don't like me for myself. So what we can do for getting this true meaning connection, and still is not like don't get the car, don't get the house, get the money, get everything that you want, but come from the place that, from the real core. The real core is, I want a true connection. I want a true love. I want to walk in the world that I'm feeling that I'm worthy, that I'm loved.
Yeah. So the question is, what can we do to?
Yeah. So what can we do for building this true connection?
Yeah.
And walking in life that, like, wow.
Yeah. So I love that question too. I think, like when you realize, okay, we want all of these things because we want to feel love, we want to feel connection. So the answer is to cultivate those feelings. So rather than focusing on the things, and it's not that you can't want the things,
Yes.
but understanding that, okay, you want the things because you want the feeling. So what you really want to focus on is cultivating the feeling. So, okay, you want a soulmate partnership because you want to feel loved. Okay, how can you, for example, how can you create more love in your life now through showing yourself love? Like, okay, treating yourself literally how you want your soulmate partner to treat you, through connecting with others in your life, who, whatever, friends, relatives, baristas, like whoever, like cultivating that feeling of love. So I think the answer is like, connecting with the feeling and cultivating the feeling, and like that is the thing that often does it does attract your desires. It's not always like exactly what you envision, sometimes it is, but when you cultivate the feeling, that's what creates that true connection. And ironically, by pursuing the feeling and not the things that you think will give you the feeling, you often do attract the things. So, yeah.
That's amazing. So basically, all we want in life is a feeling. We're running for the feeling.
like,
We are not running for the. We think that we are running for the things, but we just want to feel something.
exactly. Yeah, we want the things because we think they're going to make us feel something.
This is kind of some irony, because we really want to feel something, but many of us are really scared to feel.
Yeah, so true.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that this is the best gift that we can give ourselves, is to accept to feel. Also the pain, because if I don't accept to feel the pain, I cannot feel the joy, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I want to ask you something that I'm kind of interested to know, is from all your life experience and from all the Kabbalah and the psychology that you ever learned, what is your favorite thing that you ever learned from that?
Wow. I think the way for us to connect to the divine and have everything that we desire and serve the world and just have infinite abundance is truly to love ourselves. And that sounds so basic and like everyone says that, but when it is the divine, because to love yourself is to return, like the divine is perfectly whole, it's perfectly certain, it's perfect, it's fearless, it doesn't doubt or act from lack. So when we learn to love and accept all of ourselves, that's how we're connecting to the divine, because we're recognizing that we are perfectly whole, that we have everything within us, and that is the divine. It's perfect wholeness, it's everything. So in doing that, in connecting like with that love for ourselves, which is really like a lifelong journey, and I don't mean like taking spa days and like meditating, I mean like deep self-love and acceptance of like all the light and shadow and things that you find shameful and failures and all these things. Like we are in recognizing our wholeness, we are becoming one with the light and the divine, and that's how we create true connection, and it's also how we like manifest our desires. So yeah, I think it's hard to say it in a way that doesn't sound basic, but I think when you like really feel into that concept, it's super profound, and I feel like I'm not doing it justice, but yeah.
I think that like what you're saying is the most important lesson in life. I know that for me, I had a lot of problem with self-esteem. And because we are one, I know that so many other people felt the same way.
Yeah, same.
Yes. Now, what is the difference? The story that led us to lower self-esteem, yes, for one is like dad at home, for one is mom, for one is at school, for one, but this low self-esteem that I'm not enough and I'm not worthy and that I need to do something for being worthy, and that was very hard for me to walk in life like that, you know. So I put my worthiness of my, like if I've been with a hot girl, I'm worthy, and when I'm not, so I'm not worth anything. And if I made good money today, I'm worthy, and if I didn't, I'm not worthy. And when you wake up, you feel like, first of all, a lot of shame. Like, oh my God, like maybe all this meaningless sex, now you have to meet it. Now you meet it from a soul consciousness. It's different. You feel shame about it.
Yeah.
Like you feel maybe you hurt these girls. Even that maybe they hurt you as well, you know, but now you learn to take responsibility. You don't look at what they did, you look at what you do. And when we really learn to raise our self-esteem, this is when we start to love ourselves.
Yeah.
And our self-esteem is, first of all, is a decision. Everything in life is a decision.
Yeah.
I decide to be something and I have to stick to what I decide. And it's to earn this, like we said before, the baby step. Like I have to earn wins. Because right now, if I have low self-esteem, it means that I don't trust myself. I disappointed myself so
Yeah.
many times. I said that I will go to the gym and I didn't go to the gym. I said that I will do dishes. I didn't do the dishes. I will say that I will walk to say hello to this girl that I think that she's nice and I'm interested to get to know her and I didn't do it. So I have all these memories in my conscious and in my subconscious that is telling me that basically I'm not good enough and I need to change this and I need to do something for myself. So maybe is instead of eating pizza all the day, maybe I will make a salad today. Maybe I will make it to myself. Wow, I made it to myself. Instead that someone else will make everything for me, I did it for myself. Wow, what a win. Or maybe I start to change my language to myself. Maybe I say, wow, Yuval, you made a salad for yourself. You're the best human being in the world. Right now, what happened? My mind heard it. Finally heard, wow. I'm speaking to my self-love. You know how many people walking in this world that they never said something nice about themselves. You know, like my mom is not alive anymore, but when she was alive, this is the thing that drives me crazy all the time. She will make like the most amazing food, the most amazing cake, and once in a while, very rare, like she forgot for 2-3 minutes in the oven too much, you know? So maybe it's a little burned, still good. Even not good, okay? I'm so stupid. It used to drive me nuts.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
made a mistake. Why are you punishing yourself?
Yeah.
The mistake it already happened. Okay, you cannot change the mistake.
Yeah.
But right now, why are you coming with the bell? Tutung.
Yeah.
And we do it to ourselves so many times. Like we make one mistakes, and then instead of this is the time of loving myself. I made a mistake. Yes, I wanted to get a result. I get a very different result than what I wanted. Now it's the time that the kid need me. Now is the time that he need like, wow, Yuval, I know that you wanted to make this food and you worked so hard for that and you burn it and it's so suck. Now you need to do it again from the beginning. Oh, now I don't feel like doing that anymore. But wow, I appreciate you so much for trying to do it. And next time you do so much better. And I love you for trying. This is love. This is self-love. And this is
Nice.
what I think the whole universe is struggling with.
Yeah.
This is basically what is the matrix. The matrix is trying to take you from yourself.
Yes, yes.
And all I need to remember, all the remembering is to remember that I'm whole and complete and I'm loved. And I'm loved exactly as I am, like you said, like with my shadows, with
Yeah.
my shame, with my guilt. I have things that I have so much light in them. I have so much gift. I have things that I'm horrible at. I have things that I'm ashamed of. We have so many sides in us. But to see it and see how beautiful is that. And now I have the choice. I have the choice from where place to act. And this is our choice. This is like the zchut bchira.
Yeah.
You know, every day we wake up in the morning. I can live in a automat pilot. Yes. To live the same 20 lives that I used to live.
Yeah.
I did it. Like, you know, like my self-experience.
Yeah.
You wake up in the morning, your life is shit, so what do? You roll a joint. Yes, you need to numb the pain.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Now you roll a joint, what happened? You get munchies. You need to eat.
Yeah.
You eat what you need to do after the food.
Sleep.
Yeah, or smoke another
Yeah.
joint. You need to take it down, you know? And then you go to the same walk that you don't love. You hang out with the same people, with the same conversation.
Yeah.
You're watching the same TV show. You're watching the same movie. And now, basically, this is, I don't know how to say it in English. So maybe you will help me with that. You know, שחזור גלגולים.
No.
You know, like basically that, let's say that a different lifetime, that you've been in a different lifetime, and
Yeah.
now like, so now basically I'm repeating the same lifetime that, because
Yeah.
yesterday it was a lifetime.
Yeah.
Yes. Now is a new lifetime than an hour ago,
Yes.
because all the time I'm experiencing
Right.
myself as new.
You
Now,
could put yourself on a different timeline at any point.
exactly. So now I'm repeating the old timeline again and again and again, eating the same food,
Yeah.
eating the same thing, going to the same restaurant. Or now I'm deciding to do something new. And there is anything more exciting to find new things, you know. This is for me, like I had, because I've been with a lot of girls, and then I had like 5 years with no any sexual, no sex, no anything, not even close to that. And before, everyone was a target. You know, so many guys is like that. You know, Tinder, they're just looking to have sex. You know,
Yeah.
like they don't care about like what do I get, finish and that's it.
Yeah.
And when you're above that, and you get to speak with a woman or even with a man, like man to man, and you have a deep conversation, this is like orgasm. And now you learn to meet yourself in a different level, because we are a mirror. And this is so exciting. You met a new person, and you're like, wow, I had such a good time.
Yeah.
Because you experienced something new. And this is what we want to bring ourselves. This is the unknown. To come back to the unknown, to give me the opportunities to be new. I don't want to be the same. I don't want to be the same Yuval that I'm today, tomorrow.
Yeah.
I want every day to be a better version of myself. And when I say a better version of myself, it doesn't mean that I don't meet the lows.
Yeah.
But how do I meet my lows? This is like the key for life. How do I meet myself? Because every day I wake up in the morning, the only thing that is promised to me, that I will meet myself. This is the only thing that is promised to me. Until the day that I'm not in this body. So how do I meet myself? How do I speak to myself? I think that this is the most important thing that also Kabbalah teach that.
Yeah.
How to love yourself. Because when you love yourself, you love life.
Yeah.
When you love life, you love other people.
Yes,
when you love other
absolutely.
people, you're sharing your gift with other people. When you're sharing your gift with other people, you're receiving abundance, you're receiving love. Why? Because it all starts with you loving yourself, and it's continue with like, I'm in giving mode. I understand that I'm the most amazing gift in the world. Okay? Not because I'm more amazing than you. I can never be more amazing than you. I can never be more amazing than anyone else. But I'm the most amazing gift. You are the most amazing gift.
Yeah.
All the world is waiting for your gift, for my gift. And what is my gift? Love. This is the only gift we have. Now, how do I express my love? One can express it through cooking. Another person can express it through music. Another person can express it through dancing. Another person can express it through talking and bringing this knowledge to the world. But it's all love. It's just a way to express love. So I have two modes of living. It's either that I live in love, or that I live in fear. I live in love, I enjoy life. I live in fear, I suffer. So this is what I learned in this in my journey in life. And this is my dream, that every person in this world will remember who he is. Because this is who we are. We are true pure love.
Yes.
And we are so scared that people will not love us and accept us as we are, that we are so stuck in the shadow, we are so stuck in the story, and we keep telling us the same story. Now, in Hebrew, Bible, Torah. Torah, it's mean Tor. Tor, it's it can be like a line, or again, Tor Adonai. So now it's time. You know?
Yeah.
It's not you. It's his. You try. I tried. When I try, I suffer. You know, I thought that I know better than everyone else.
Yeah.
So many people, we walk in the world, we think that we know everything.
Yeah, so true.
And when you surrender to this higher power, now he bring it to you. You don't need to do nothing.
Yeah.
You just need to let it out.
Yeah.
Speak it out. Open your chakras. And in my belief, we are the Torah. It's not something that is outside.
Yes.
Because everything is inside.
Yeah.
Like we're already born with everything.
Yes.
So everyone have his story. And my story is not more important or I'm more right than you.
Mm-hmm.
Because what you feel, I can never argue with it. Mm-hmm. I can try whatever, how much I want. But you feel it in first experience. So this is the Torah. We are the Torah. Mm-hmm. We are the Bible. It's not something outside of us.
Divine. Yeah.
Yes. Now, what do we do with that? This is the tshuva. This is how do I bring myself to the world? How do I bring my gifts? How do I make this world? I came to this world. Okay, this world is not the best at the moment.
Yeah.
How do I make it a better place? How me, this little me, because we think it ourselves like if we are not like in the place that we want to be in life, so we think that we are small. But this is one of the biggest lie ever told to human being. You know, because we are divine. We are the source. You know, so how do I connect to this power that I have? How do I make this world better from sharing the most amazing thing that I have to share, that this is me.
Yeah.
That this is you. This is us. And I want, before that, like we finish, we are about to finish, is to say your opinion about it, how you bring the gift, how you're, like how you're allowing to say, like what do you want to bring to this world, to like the love, the light? Why it's so important to you? Why do you see it like that? Wow, I really want to give this to this world. Because it's not the money, it's not the fame. No. It's nice.
Yeah.
But it's so much bigger than that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you keep asking amazing questions, and I think we have like the same vision and like mission, and the reason I want to spread it is because I really think by connecting to our true selves, and which is this, it's the same as fully loving ourselves, is connecting, it's recognizing our wholeness, it's connecting, remembering the truth of who we are, connecting to the divine. They're all different names for the same thing. By doing that, like someone who is fully connected to themselves, who fully loves themselves, will naturally do good for others. Because if you accept your own emotions, you won't hurt another person. If you trust yourself, you will trust others. Everything is a mirror. So I think like loving ourselves and coming home to the truth of who we are is like the best thing we can do, not just for ourselves, but for the collective, for our connection with others, for like literally ending war and like actually healing the world. So that's why I want to spread it, because I think it's like, it sounds crazy to say, but it's like the solution to all problems, basically. So
literally.
Yeah, no, literally. And it's like, it's so simple, but it's so profound.
Yes, this is also one of the problems of that, because people think that it has to be something huge,
exactly.
but it's the most simple thing. It's the most basic.
Yeah.
You know, it's coming back to the basic. It's not like the epiphany.
Yeah.
Basic. Love, see each other. You know, like if I disrespect you, I don't disrespect you.
Yeah.
I disrespect myself and I disrespect God.
Yeah.
Basically, because each one of us is a fractal of God. So basically, I can be religious and talk about God all day long and all that, but how do you treat the people that is next to
Yeah,
you?
exactly.
This is the Torah. You show me your Torah, like you show me your Bible, you show me by your behavior. And I think that when we are allowing and when we do the amazing job like you're doing,
And you.
thank you. So this is how we remind people, because people learn most from first experience. When
Yeah.
they see you act this way, when you go to the how it's called, like for the coffee shop, and the guy that worked there, you said that my
Yeah,
English
barista.
the barista,
Yeah.
I had barter in my head, and you smile to him and you kind to him.
Yeah.
Now you change his day, maybe.
Yeah.
Now he's smiling.
Exactly,
Now
yeah.
the next customer is nice to him.
Yeah, it's a
and
ripple effect.
Yes, and if I'm an asshole to him, the next person now is an asshole to him. And now instead of transferring love, we transfer in pain. So we are always in a transaction, and we are always transferring energy, because all this world is energy, is frequency, energy, and vibrations. And this is our choice, what we want to create. And if we want love, if I want love in my life, so it means that I'm the first one that have to give
Yeah.
it. If I want something, it's always I'm the first one that have to give it. So I wish us all that we will be connected to ourselves, to our love, to our light, that we're going to spread our gifts and the light in the world. It's been a pleasure to me to have you over here.
Likewise, it's been amazing. Thank you so much.
And it's been challenging to do it in English. In Hebrew, it's easier. Oh my God.
You killed it. No, you're amazing. You asked such good questions.
Yeah, because my English is sometimes, how do I ask it? I want to get to a point.
No, your English is amazing.
But it's really been a bless, and keep doing what you're doing. You're doing that so amazing.
Thank you so
And I have also friends that love you, and you're touching people here in Israel, and I know that not only in Israel, and this is like so much ripple effect, and a lot of time we don't even see our impact, because we think that 1 second I post a video, I got 20 likes, it's not good. I got 700 likes, it's good. There is one person that didn't like, he didn't comment, but he cried after 20 years that he didn't cry. He started to feel, he changed his behavior. And this is amazing. So thank you for the light that you're spreading in the world.
Thank you. And I'm so glad we connected.
Me too. And thank you that you've been with us. And I hope that you got some golden nuts and some gifts that will help you in your journey. And you're amazing and you are loved. And I wish you all the best in the world. Hallelujah.